This feels like it's gonna be like Knives Out. That's what that film's called, right? The Daniel Craig one, doing... It's like Daniel Craig doing an impression of me doing an accent in that film, I'll be honest. Indubitably. It's like not quite there, but it's also... It's like there's half of a voice there. Great film, though. Should we go? The following content contains infrequent discussion and depictions of blood, violence, and suicide. May not be suitable for younger audiences. Your discretion is advised. Spoilers.
Hi, Mum. I'm not going to make the virtual quiz tonight. Yes, I know it's your birthday.
This was filmed during lockdown, by the way.
And I realised that it starts in a couple of seconds. Yes, I'm an adult now and I make my own choices. And I shouldn't be petrified of telling my mum how I really feel.
Don't be late. Who pressed mute on Uncle Marcus? Worst title.
Hi, Uncle Marcus. I didn't expect to hear from you.
Hey, kid.
Listen, I'm really sorry that I missed you at the family meeting last week. Work
It said he's from The Office, but it must be the American one because I don't recognize him.
I tried to tell them that it was my last chance to see you.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
I know, but I really wanted to see you before you went back to LA. I've not seen you in so long.
I'm sorry, too. More than you can possibly believe.
Do you recognize him?
What's up? Did something happen at the meeting? I mean, other than the We Hate Marcus Club shouting at you about how they could run the business better than you.
Yeah. Something did happen, and that's why I needed to talk to you, Abby. I need your help.
Yeah, of course. Anything, you know that.
The earbuds, though.
What do you want me to do?
I need you to investigate a murder.
Oh, this is a prank, right?
I wish.
Murder? Who's been killed?
Me.
What?
Me.
I don't understand.
I've been poisoned. Abby, I'm dying. And it was someone at the family meeting.
Uh-oh.
The family? No. No.
My doctors have confirmed it. It's the only possible time it could have happened. Someone who was at the family meeting poisoned me. I don't know who.
Do you think you should go to a hospital, or...?
But they did.
But can't they treat you? Can't
They don't know what the poison was. They're working on it, but they can't start treating me until they know.
Well, there must be something that they can do.
I did a lot of hard living in the 80s, kiddo. My body ain't what it used to be. And if they were to treat me with the wrong thing, that could kill me.
So they're also like trying to save his life. It's not a murder mystery yet, but kind of.
How long?
How long have I got? They say it's hours.
This can't be
Oh
real.
my god, my Uncle
That's
Marcus's
why I
health
need
bar.
your help, Abby. I need you to find out who did this tonight.
That's hilarious.
Me? No, I can't. I mean, how?
The quiz. Everyone's gonna be there, Abby. You need to question them. Find out who in the family wants me dead.
What if they find out what I'm doing? What will they think?
Abby, I'm dying. Who cares what they think?
Why does no one ever have art on their walls? And look, you can see where they've taken
Let me
the
ask you a
art down.
question, kid. Why are you working in law?
Because Mum, the family, they decided that that's what I should do.
Exactly. And if you weren't part of this fucked up family and you weren't still looking for their approval, what would you be doing?
You know what?
Yeah, I know what. I just want you to say it again to make sure you haven't forgotten.
I want to
What's my
design
dream?
games.
Oh no.
So you need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family, like I did.
Well, you didn't shake them off too well if one of them's trying to kill you.
Okay, you got a point there, kiddo.
He's like, we're gonna waste time with jokes, or are you gonna
Shit.
save my life?
Mum's calling me.
Don't answer it.
Don't answer.
Come on, Abby. Ignore her, please.
Listen to
She
him.
knows how to
for
leave a
minute, it's fine.
message.
She does. That's just her hassling us to go to the quiz. Ma'am.
See? Was that so hard?
That felt weird.
You know, your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me
You
that
need all
I
the
should be
information.
selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands. I just kind of thought they'd wait a few years.
They would never.
You don't know that, Abby. Look,
Evidence.
I've been having a lot of research done recently for my autobiography, and this family has got secrets, believe me. I wouldn't put anything past them.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me.
Oh, I really hope we
That
actually
wasn't
get
meant
to
to be a
play the
joke.
quiz at the same time, though, because I kind of want to answer
can do
some
this.
questions.
I believe in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
Love a good quiz.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby, find the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
Meh. We're waiting.
I just don't understand why there always has to be this big
Who dis?
song and dance about Flick's birthday.
This would be me if I
Isn't
was
just
roped
about
into
me,
a
June. It's
Zoom
about us,
quiz.
the family.
No cam.
Spending quality time together. And I'm sorry we don't do the same thing on your
This
birthday.
one. Hey, Granny, move the cam down.
Hi.
Oh, Abby. Is that
Tag
the
yourself.
big entrance you made us sit around for?
Sorry, Mum.
Right. Now we're all here together. Is there something everyone would like to say to me, considering what day it is?
Well, we're all here, aren't we? What more do you want? A bloody parade? Want me to pull some fireworks out of my arsehole?
Now
I
that's a
thought
mega
you'd be
point.
thanking me, June. Perfect excuse for a drink. What's your reason every other day of the week?
You girls are as bad as each other.
Pull your camera down.
That better?
Perfect, Mummy.
I think we should all sing Mum Happy Birthday.
Oh, Lottie,
She's from
don't be
5
so
Dates.
crass. Happy birthday's so bloody depressing. I don't even like the phrase. Do you know what they say in the Basque region? Soryanak Zuri.
Another FMV that you can watch
Isn't
on
that
YouTube that we
delightful?
played. Very good, very good. We dated her.
Can everyone hear me? Great. Now listen, I actually think that birthdays are a really good time to do a little bit of a privilege audit, you know? Really take a look.
And that's why they invented the mute button.
Are you in a van?
Where's Bradley, the bedroom boy?
Look at Grandma's camera. Oh, my
Bradley,
days.
Her Royal Highness Auntie Felicity requests your presence. So do you want to get your pallid features in front of a webcam?
Oh, nice of you to dress up for the occasion, Bradley.
Okay,
How don't
100%
you
the
want to
red
wish your
herring.
Auntie Zoryanak Zuri.
I don't know what that is, but I mean, if this is about your birthday,
If you say one syllable about birthdays just being a day closer to death, I will mute you like I muted your brother.
yeah, but that's what birthdays are, though. Signpost pointing towards the grave, you know.
Let's get on with the quiz.
Me having a conversation on AIM back in
Hasn't
the day.
anyone got something nice to say?
Happy birthday, Mum.
What? Oh, Abby. Completely forgotten you were there. Anyway, now down to the first order of business. Whose turn is it to ask the first round of questions?
Yes. Questions.
Well, fine. Well, we'll have to pick someone. Who hasn't done one recently?
Me.
Not you.
Abby,
Who's got the best
come talk to me a
background?
second.
We can jump off into private rooms.
Boy, they can't even pretend to like each other for 5 minutes, can they?
I really don't think I could do this.
Look, it's only asking questions. You know them. You just need to figure out how to get them talking. All right, and start simple. Just go back in there and see if you can figure out whose round is first. It's just like gathering evidence. Just give it a shot.
Okay.
Time to
Look,
play detective.
I'm sorry, okay? This part of East Africa, it's amazing, but 4G isn't a strong point.
He was in the complex as well.
All I'm saying is I might cut in and out.
Well, I'm not going first. It's my birthday.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby. Or if you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first?
No.
Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck off to bed?
I want to speak to Auntie June. That's the one drinking, right? Let's go. She seems like a riot. Let them speak first. See what they want to give up.
Did you get your mother a present?
Yeah, of course. I got her,
No, I don't want to know what it is. I just want to know if I'm going to have to sit through another one of Flick's interminable
Love this light.
speeches about disappointment and you letting the family down, blah, 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 blah. My boys haven't got me anything for years.
Nice wine. Do you know who should go first? With the quiz, I mean.
I went first last year.
Oh, okay, good. Well, at least that narrows it down. What about the boys?
No. Bradley went first the year before me.
Oh, yeah. It was like play your cards right, but with death statistics, like what's killed more people in a year, earthquakes or plane crashes.
Earthquakes.
Well, what about Toby then?
No. He wants to do his later. Do you know, I can never remember Lottie ever doing a round. So why don't you go and irritate her?
Well, thanks for that.
Worst start to a family quiz ever.
Why do I feel like that worked, but was also terrible?
You spoke to June for more than 10 seconds without her turning against you. That's promising. You're doing great, kiddo. Just get back to the quiz.
Okay.
You realise the quiz is the one night of the year where we can be together as a family and just have some actual fun. Now, can someone please start asking some fucking questions?
I think maybe it's Lottie's turn to go first.
The
Cool,
language.
I'll do it. I can do it. Seriously, I'm just gonna do like a general knowledge round.
Okay, fine,
Where the questions are all about me.
that's not general. Just get on with it.
Okay, everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to...
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you
For me, it's the fact that this is during lockdown and he's probably in his shed
team up
filming
with
that.
your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Has he
Yeah,
never
I
been
can't
to any of
remember
them?
how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Oh, God.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
I feel like you'd be better off in hospital than just live
Oh, I'm
streaming
not
your slow
starting
death
with
to me,
Mummy.
but, you know.
I'll be through this
whatever you want,
bottle
dude.
before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
Okay, who
June starts.
should I team up with? Mum, Auntie June, or Nan?
Nan. Oh, me grandma.
Who should we be our first teammate? Mum, June, Nan. And I really hope there is an actual quiz attached to this. I'm ready. Wow, everyone's saying Nan. the owl as the icon.
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
Hi, Grandma.
Okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently? When am I seeing you next?
Question 1.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
She looks a little bit
recently
evil,
interviewed
though.
by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Spiders.
Crikey.
Snakes.
Well, she used to hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it, that might have been Bradley. Which one of you was petrified of geese?
Lottie is definitely scared of spiders, but she's kind of had this weird fear for a while about going bald.
What a silly girl.
Although I don't know if she'd admit that in the interview. Or in this quiz.
I wish she was more like you, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
All right, let's not badmouth the fam. Why does every old person have this clock, though, in their home? I feel like we go with our rationale here, right? That it's like she probably wouldn't admit that it's going bald to a YouTuber. She'd be like, spiders, right? My greatest fear, in terms of like normal fears, right? Not going into like deep stuff, is like water. Definitely. That would be my nightmare. Would be on a raft in the middle of some big open water or something. Brr, it gives me the chills.
Let's go with spiders.
Sea monsters and stuff.
The correct answer is spiders.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Spiders are
actually
awful.
really hard for me to talk about this.
Oh, dear.
You shouldn't talk about them because that's when they show
Question
up.
2 is, in that same
Psychic
interview
vampires,
with
if you
Janny
didn't know.
O, she asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be kind of easy for some of you, but I guess I'll figure out who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh, dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Answer her question or ask about the meeting. Time to like get some goss, I think.
Nan, can I ask you something?
Of course, love.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janny O. What else could I say? She is
Why
an
didn't I get to
icon.
ask her?
What happened at the meeting the other night?
You know what it's like, love. This family love to bicker.
Did you notice anything different?
Well, I've never seen your Auntie June drink so much. And that's saying something. She seemed far more anxious about the meeting than she normally is. I don't know what she was expecting. I mean, your mother was planning to tell Marcus that she wanted to buy him out. But before everything started, June said to me that it was going to be the end of the road for Marcus. She can't have thought
Seems
he'd
too
give up
obvious.
his share in the family business that easily.
Okay, I still don't have question 3 yet, so just like, I don't know, chill, I'll let you know.
Was the meeting mostly arguments, like usual?
It was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful. Your Auntie June knocked one of her huge candles right into Marcus's lap. Awful smell it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in their home. She must have to light another candle to get rid of the stench. Toby threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out, but it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold cloth and put it on the wound, and Bradley got some painkillers for Marcus.
There's so much going on there.
Those kids.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, question 3.
All of those things could have been how they got
in
it
the
on.
publicity campaign for which product?
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Worst
I
quiz
think
questions
it's this
ever.
makeup brand. Well, sort of. She's been spamming her followers with emails about it. I signed up to a mailing list as a favour.
Regretting it now, I bet.
Little bit, yeah.
Lottie keeps
Meanwhile-
trying to make me get an email, but I'm not
Uncle
falling
Marcus just
for
dying
it.
on the
This
alt tab.
bald bloke on BBC One keeps going on about how the internet is essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup?
Dark Genie? Is that something you were talking about whilst I was doing a bit about Uncle Marcus, Nan? What are you saying? Nan's coming out with the good info, honestly.
There's something.
Are you all right, love?
The answer is dark genie virtual eyeshadow.
Oh, that's what I was meant to answer.
Future. I can wear whatever I want and I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10% off their first purchase.
10%?
The offer ends this month, so hurry quick.
What were you saying, love?
Sorry, Nan, do you remember anything else about the meeting? Anything strange?
Strange? No, just the usual fuss about nothing. A couple of temper tantrums, that's it. Honestly, love, I wish I'd followed your lead and not even bothered with it.
Question 4, guys. So, which famous musician recently DM'd me for a hookup?
What's a hookup?
I really don't want to say.
I don't want to
Sing, is it?
Oh, Granny.
I'm not sure if this
Don't
is a
make that
clue,
face when
but
you say a
he's
sex
staying at the
thing.
Hilton, and he asked me to meet him in his car. Apparently, that's like his thing.
Lottie, do you think this is at all appropriate for a family occasion? You think your Nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind. She's only young. Let her have her fun.
This kind of behaviour is unbecoming to our family, Lottie. No one's saying you're not entitled to a sex life, but you shouldn't be shouting about it.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie, because her sex life's about as active as the surface of the moon.
And you're just batting them away, aren't you, June? You're probably dried up down there.
Girls, you're embarrassing yourselves now.
Honestly, I don't care. Someone else can have a go. At least I tried.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I thought we made a good team.
Yeah, me too.
It's been lovely talking to you, love. I don't hear much off the grandkids anymore. Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times recently.
Has he?
Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he wants to say something really important, and then he just asks me how I am and says bye. Hope he's okay. You'll tell me if he says anything to you, won't you, love?
Yeah, of course I will.
Well, I best pop to the ladies' room before it all starts up again. Bye, love.
Bye, Nan.
Bye. Bye, love.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun. Right? There's a difference.
How have you
For
bought a
God's
gun?
sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
British.
Your grandma sure loves to talk, but it wasn't all meaningless. Plus, I have some news that... Oh!
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you, Marcus. I do apologise. It's just you did look like you're about to
Really
poop
help
your
us.
pants.
The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down
Okay.
to 3
I'm
possibilities.
listening.
So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Poison possibilities. Polonium. Okay. Thallium. Dimethylamine. Oh. Round 1. Review. Nan. 67% uncovered. So we got a question mark on this one. Toby called Nan in tears. Auntie June was on edge. I wonder what that first one is.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. No, look, I'll do my
Let Nan
round.
ask some questions,
Let's try
Mother.
and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform a piece of music. One of the classics.
Gold! Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin. Actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player's tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with
Outed for
age.
trying
You're
too
right.
hard.
And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece, or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
Go.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother. If you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
This is making me very happy that my family did
Nimini
literally
pimini, nimini pimini.
nothing during lockdown.
Millicent Millipede, multiply majestically.
I think Mum's had a
Millipede,
stroke.
Multiply majestically.
Should we play with Toby, Lottie, who was the girl that just asked questions? Toby's the guy in the van, or Bradley, the Satanist, cat Satanist. There. Toby, Lottie, Bradley. What do you think? Should follow up with Toby because of everything Nan said, right? Clear that up? Oh, wait.
Hey, Abs. You cool?
It's
right.
you,
I'm going to
okay.
be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work. We can't stop. We've got to build these schools. And we can't risk coming across any of these militias either. And they're not the only danger in a place like this, you know?
I wish there were more people like you, Toby.
Ah, me too, Abs, me too.
Is everyone listening?
Surely he's got nothing to do with it if he's off in Africa. Sorry, play the game.
Can't hear that, sorry, Abs. Sound keeps cutting out. Can you whistle it back to me?
Okay.
Wow.
I think it's Beethoven.
Can't help you, sorry, Abs. You got this one, yeah? Look, I don't want to lose this quiz again, so I'm counting on you. Les yeux sur la route. Les yeux sur la route.
Let's see if he's okay. I mean, I think it is Beethoven, but also we need... I guess the choice is between playing the quiz and also getting information.
Everything okay, Toby?
Oh, yeah, there's just an old man on the road who looks in pretty desperate shape. I'll tell the driver to give him a bottle of water. Ooh.
I'm dying. Hurry up.
I dread to think what would happen to these poor people if I wasn't out here risking
Pause
my
the
life to
quiz
help
for
them,
Toby.
you know?
We should stop the quiz. You should go and help him.
I don't need to,
Mum, sorry, can we just pause the quiz for a second? Toby needs to go and help
No,
someone.
Abby, it's okay. It doesn't take 3 people to
What's
hand the
going
guy a
on?
bottle of water.
There's a man in the road.
Auntie Felicity, it's all taken care of. The driver's gonna...
I know what you're doing, Anonymous.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Oh, he's just trying to show off.
I'm not showing
Ignore
off. I'm saving
him.
lives. It's just one old man.
You can't leave him.
I'm not leaving him. Oh, thanks, Abby.
Well, how long's he going to be, Abby?
I don't know.
Why do I even bother? Someone else do around. I'm not risking a vocal strain for any of you.
No.
Fabulous birthday so
What's up,
far,
Marie?
Claire.
Thank you for the
Do you
21 month
think
resub. I
we're
appreciate
actually
it.
going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable
Doesn't seem
silence.
so.
My favourite.
What's your specialist subject? If, like, history, geography, general knowledge, what would you want to be asked at a quiz? What would you do well on? Music? If you value your life, stop asking questions. Uh-oh.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
Sorry.
What, Marcus?
Marcus, control yourself.
Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby.
You think?
I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
It's a lot to put on her, as well as the fact that she's going to watch him, like, actually die on live stream. Oh, no. Oh, no. 0%? Oh, oh dear. I did not do well there.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
June, you ever speak to my daughter like that again, and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument.
Cool.
Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys.
If your family
Auntie
is like
Felicity,
this,
look, just
run.
give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
is that your son? Who is that to you to speak to him like that? I'm confused. Mum, Nan, or Auntie June? Mum, Nan, or June? We already played with Nan, so let's not do Nan again. She gave some good info, but let's roll with one of the other two if we can bear to be with Mum for any period of time and get something out of her. I feel like we need to. We do have some stuff with June as well, though. Both of these would be good, I think. Bow, bow. Auntie. Oh.
Hi.
And just like that, I've got a headache.
Oh.
Sorry.
So we're going to mix things up here and we're going to be doing some of the workshops that I teach in the schools. And I'll be awarding points for empathy. Okay?
Jesus Christ. That's not a quiz,
No,
Toby.
it's so much more than that. This is an exercise where we can have fun and learn something.
Just ask a question, Toby, like a normal person.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that.
Toby, ask a fucking question.
You've never supported me. Oh, God, you know what? Just, wait there. No, I knew you'd do this.
Toby.
Question 1. As global temperatures continue to rise, will it lead to an increase or a decrease in precipitation?
Just say rain, Toby, for Christ's sake. Just say rain. Just like his father. Complete, utter.
An increase.
Should we go with increase?
Well, it's 50-50, Abigail. I'm sure you can handle it.
Precipitation.
The answer is increase. Yes. Things are only going to get worse unless we act.
I mean,
well, what a lucky guess. Congratulations. You have the equivalent brain power of a flipped coin.
Thanks.
Question 2. Which greenhouse gas traps more of the sun's heat? Carbon dioxide or water vapor?
Another 50-50. It's clearly as much as Toby's tiny mind can take. It just goes to show it can cause permanent damage having one's head permanently stuck up one's own arsehole.
Jesus, June. I would say carbon dioxide, but I don't know. I've never heard of water vapor being in the conversation. Maybe it's some new science.
Well, guessing worked for me last time, so I'll go with carbon dioxide.
The correct answer, water vapor.
Oh.
See? I told you you'd learn something, guys.
I did, Toby.
Have you always been this dim? Or am I just noticing it now? I mean, all that money your mother spent on your education, and here you are, guessing in a quiz. A quiz made up by Toby.
I didn't
It was
see
a tough
you answer
question.
anything.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries about frogs?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease.
Sounds like a great documentary.
climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
Listen, June, I'm not going to say I wasn't thinking it, but you said it. So, you know, who's really the bad guy here? Disease.
I'll go with diseases.
So the correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread Very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have
We're learning
died
nothing.
over the past 30 years?
We're not even getting any information from her. Oh,
Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
What a waste of time.
thank God for that.
Well done, Abigail.
Auntie June, I need to... Look, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he's a nutter. Complete paranoid fantasist. Do you know?
Nutter.
1 year, he thought his business partner was trying to kill him. Yesterday he was getting threats. Anonymous emails. Anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters.
But we've been getting anonymous
put on all
stuff.
the windows. Surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
I look like I've had enough.
Oh, fuck.
This looks like a comfy chair.
Fuck.
Kid,
TikTok.
we need to talk. Abby, please. Please.
Imagine that being your computer chair. Oh my gosh.
If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head.
You've been getting the same
Alright,
messages,
so maybe
Abby.
I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me the story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying!
Just imagining them filming it. And now die a little bit more. More grunting.
Look.
Groan for me. Good, got it.
Abby,
Cut.
you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
Okay. I don't like your robe, though. It's kind of like the robe of a liar, if I'm honest. It's a bit smooth. It's a bit shiny. You know? Don't really like your PJs, I'll be honest. But I'm going to choose to trust you because this is how we started out and the rest of the family seem absolutely bonkers. Absolute lunatics. So let's press on. Would you trust him, though? Would you trust him or not? Would you trust him? I'm going to choose to, though.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
I mean, you're going to die anyway, so it's kind of like...
Listen, I think some
whatever
of
to
the
make you
stuff
feel better,
Auntie
you know.
June told me could really help us. You okay?
Fuck! No! I just spat out a bunch of fucking maggots!
Gross.
There's nothing there.
Fucking everywhere!
Oh, he's
Marcus,
imagining it.
I can't see any maggots.
Fuck! Abby, get help!
What?
Fucking snake! This fucking snake, Abby, is choking me!
There's no...
What?
There's no snake. It's really not there.
Damn.
Hallucinations have started, Abby.
A symptom.
Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
%, uncovered. Why am I so bad at this? What, because I got the questions right? Bloody hell.
I better get back in there then.
I should have purposely got them wrong to make her angry, and then she would have said stuff.
I don't think I'm going to be able to help you much longer.
Uncle Mark. What is it?
I'm out of time.
It's a part
Don't
of
use
my
pandering
lung.
to their egos anymore, kid. I won't be around long enough. If you want to save me, you gotta find the truth. Good luck, kid.
How cool.
Do it yourself, man.
I guess this is it.
Make a grand entrance. See what their reactions are, you know?
Absolutely not.
I'm
body
telling
language.
you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Who's shocked?
Let
Who's
your
happy?
sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks. No harm in that.
A couple of drinks. She's had a cellar full.
Look, nobody has anything ready, but I do. I have questions. Lots and lots of questions.
Can I team up with you, Mum?
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this.
You are going to play nicely, aren't you, June?
Of course I am. I always play nice.
Toby, Nan, or Bradley? I guess Bradley is the one we haven't gone with yet, right? Who's definitely a red herring, just from the setup, but let's go see. Everyone else seems to think he's super weird, right? Like, Toby was the guy in the car, right? In the back of the van.
Bradley, what do you know about poisons?
Nothing.
Bradley?
I don't know anything.
Question 1. Which of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars.
Press or engage him? Everyone else is so mean to him. I feel like engaging with him would be the right thing.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, she'll never forgive you. You can answer it or what?
Fine.
What?
So the answer is Abigail. You should have known things are only going to go downhill from there. Question 2. Who poisoned my parakeets when he was a
Might get
child?
some information.
Is this you?
Look, I didn't think they'd die. It was an experiment. Okay?
I should have remembered this. You've done it before.
What?
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like
Press.
a millionth of a second to think about it.
Abby, what are you talking about?
You know.
No, what?
I know you know.
So the answer to that particularly tricky brain
definitely not
teaser
him.
is, of course, Bradley, my son. You're such a joy to be around.
Abby, I need you.
You've given me no time, Marcus. You call
What
me
is it?
back
What's
in
the
here
matter?
every 2 seconds.
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now,
Oh, God.
I might just make it.
Good luck.
Can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one.
You've got a 1 in 3 chance,
It's okay,
mate.
Abby. Whatever happens, happens.
You can't trust your own brain to make a 1 in 3 choice. You'd rather put it on me and have me live with it for the rest of my life when your life's about to be over in 30 seconds anyway. You should have just picked one. Thali Mercury.
Dimethylmercury.
Okay, kiddo.
Go on, pop it in.
Okay.
Why don't you have a doctor there to administer this? It's absolutely bonkers, mate.
See you on the other side.
Cool. That's just from the hotel room minibar, isn't it? One of those little bottles of vodka. Actually, just an alcoholic. Oh dear. Oh God. Mute.
Marcus!
Who muted Uncle Marcus? Me. Jesus Christ. Mute.
Marcus! No. No.
Why die like that though?
I'm gonna find out who did this. I won't let you down again.
Someone should have been there to close his mouth. Bloody hell. It would have been good if he had his eyes open though. That would have been hilarious. He was just like, bink, eyes wide open and mouth as well at the same time. Like when they find them in The Grudge in the closet. No, God, I'm so bad. You do not have enough evidence to accuse anyone. I tried. What is this?
Well, where the hell have you been?
Still try.
Which one of you did it?
Abby, are you okay?
Who did it?
Abby, explain yourself.
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
Pull up the live stream.
Who
See their reactions.
murdered Uncle Marcus? Who was it? Who did it?
Abby, love, calm down. No,
They did, Nan. They fucking did it.
Abby, cut this out now.
Who's the fucking murderer?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
Kicked. What?
Bastard!
That is so rude. Wow. This family makes me want to murder people. Thank you so much for the gift subs. I appreciate it. Only Star, thank you for the generosity.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow, looks like we need to take another run at this one. Yikes. End? Worst detective ever. Okay, the only way is up from here, and that was entirely my intention, to show you exactly how bad things can get, for you then to marvel at the prowess of the greatest detective you've ever seen. This is the perfect run. Here we go. Starting a new game, you keep all the evidence you found so far. So what did we get? Auntie June was on edge. Nothing, 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 nothing. And Toby called Nan in tears. Alright. Let's go. Following content contains discussion of depictions of violence and suicide. I mean, it's for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, warning, warning. Hey kid, want to hear the whole setup again? Or cut to the chase? I'm good.
You need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family, like I did.
Well, you didn't shake him off too well if one of them's trying to kill you.
Okay, you got a point there, kiddo.
She regretted that joke later, when she woke up in cold sweats, picturing his
Shit.
lifeless, open
Mum's
mouth
calling
body.
me.
Don't answer it.
This time.
Come on, Abby, ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message.
Answer the phone.
Hi, Mum.
Any particular reason you're making me wait on my birthday?
Sorry, Mum. I'm just getting ready.
I don't ask for much, Abby, but I do ask that you respect the family.
Mm-hmm.
Family is everything to me.
Mum sus.
As your grandfather, God rest his soul, used to say, there's me and there's you.
And the family's the glue.
Ah, you remember it. Well, I suggest you start acting like it.
Yes, Mum.
Hurry up.
So toxic.
Wow, you're right. You really needed to answer that.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this. I believe in you, Abby. You know them.
So
You know
we'll
what
pick
makes them
different people
tick,
this time.
right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life
Goth
on that not happening.
XGF, thank you so
Okay.
much for the sub. Welcome
I'll
to Beck
try.
Island. I appreciate the
I'll
support.
be
Thank
here.
you.
Listen, I'll help as much as I can.
You were no
Remember,
help,
Abby.
Uncle Marcus.
Find the poison.
You were a hindrance,
Find the
if anything, I'll be honest.
Find the killer.
Droning in my ear whilst I'm trying to do detective work. Right.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby. Or if you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday,
We'll try Lottie
that's
this
why you should
time.
go first?
No.
Even though she doesn't
how
seem to
about
know anything about
nobody
anything.
goes first, and then we can all just fuck off
Right?
to bed.
Yeah.
Hey, babe. You okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Habab.
Babe.
Habab. Habab.
So, did you go to the meeting?
What?
The meeting? The one that was at Auntie Jean's house?
Oh, the family business thing. Yeah, I went to that. Oh my God. So much drama.
Really, what happened?
Mum is raging about it. Before you came on, she said she didn't want to talk about it. And then she went off on Uncle Marcus for like a solid 5 minutes. Honestly, if this quiz doesn't go smoothly, I think she's going to actually have a meltdown. Like, she's so embarrassing when she's like that. I'm like, calm down, take a seat.
These
Your wig
fluffy
on.
pillows look so comfy. Oh, finally, some art on the walls. Let's keep asking about that. Drill for information.
So, why was Mum so upset? What actually happened at the meeting?
Oh, babe, too much. You had to be there.
Well, can you tell me what I missed?
You know what? I think I'm just going to tell Mum I'm going to go first. If she has to wait any longer for this quiz to start, I think she might actually have like a genuine full-on breakdown. See you back in there, babe.
Well, that was something. God, that was really bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't so good. Maybe try something different next time, but that's okay. You learn from it, right? Come on. Hey, come on. The quiz is about to start.
The game literally telling you that
Here
you
we
just
go.
got it wrong.
Yes, but Lottie, this is my birthday.
Yeah, and the questions are for you. They're just about me.
I want to play an actual quiz, Lottie. Not spend my evening blowing smoke up your arse.
It'll be so good, I promise. Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Don't say it'll be so good.
Toby,
I'm
do you
talking
wanna
about
team up with
blowing
me?
smoke up.
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to...
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ab.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team.
He's so incredulous with that. He's like,
that doesn't
a
make sense.
quiz
Yeah, I can't remember
in
how it started. Probably
teams?
some
You
doomed
crazy
attempt to make
Brits.
things fair, or
I ain't never heard of such a thing.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves.
How is the
What
nan
would
so
your father
nice
say if he
and
saw
the rest
you
of the
like
family
this?
so
Why
awful?
do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
Okay, let's
June
get some mum
started
time.
it.
Mum time, I think. Nan, we did the first time, right? We've tried with Auntie June as well. Not getting much out of her. Let's see what we can do with Mum. The Queen.
Oh, so you want to be in a team with me? Well, at least you're not June.
Did you like the present I got you?
Remind me?
The earrings?
Oh, yes, that's right. You think they suit me, do you?
Well, I just think you look great in anything.
Okay, question 1. Whenever I'm in Dubai, I go to Dimitri's Chateaus. He does my favourite dish in the world. What is it?
What a stupid question. How on earth am I supposed to keep track of every culinary fiasco that Lottie gets obsessed with? I mean, whatever it is, it'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it?
Tell Mum the answer.
trendy to
Pretend you
eat.
don't know. I feel like being sneaky is going to be the way to go.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue either. You're right, I don't know how she expects us to know these. Shall we just guess?
Yeah,
You
get
can
her on
think of
side.
something.
Sure. Hunter's chicken? She likes that.
So the dish is called humility.
Even the name makes me feel sick.
It's a specially prepared ketogenic tempeh tofu bowl served with
The
wild
acting's
quinoa.
pretty good for an FMV game.
Seriously unreal.
Yeah.
Question 2. I like to use my channel to help others. So which charity did I recently promote on my socials?
Oh, I know this. Toby was arguing
So the
with her
question
about
has
it at
changed
the
as well if
meeting.
you-
Kept saying it
who
wasn't
you
a
team
real
with.
charity.
At the meeting?
Toby was going mad. He was on edge about something all evening. Never seen him so keen to be at the meeting. It's like he had something to get out of it. He didn't even come last year.
Didn't he?
Claimed he had a mindfulness retreat in the Cairngorms. Oh, I know what it was. It wasn't a charity. It was a fundraiser for an eco-fashion brand that was going out of business now. Green Pieces. That's what they were called.
Was anyone else acting strange at the meeting?
Oh, stop it, Abby. I don't want to talk about that now. Tonight's about family and fun. The 2 Fs. Don't make me add another. Christ, I tried some of Greenpeace's stuff once. It's all recycled.
Why would we want
You're
the night to
literally
be about
wearing
another
someone
F?
else's rubbish. Disgusting.
You weirdo. Let it go. Ask her again. Oh, what do you think? Like, it's obviously tempting to be like, clearly she wants to let it go, right? But we know we don't get much time. We don't get much time at all to get information out of them. Like, if we don't push her now, when are we going to get to push her, right? Because, like, you just don't get the time.
So green pieces, as in a piece of pie.
How else would you spell it?
I like pie.
The answer is green pieces. They're going through a really tough time right now, so it's like your perfect chance to give something back. You can find the donation link on my socials.
How she can call that a charity, I don't know. First time I've ever agreed with Toby.
So why was Toby so keen to be at the meeting this time?
I don't know, he was on edge all evening. Kept trying to get Uncle Marcus on his own. Cornered him every time he stood up. Marcus looked like he was being hunted down. God knows what all that was about.
That feels fishy, though.
Just talk
Like,
amongst
too
yourselves,
obvious.
guys. When I have question 3, I will shout.
Sorry I missed the meeting, Mum.
So you should be. It was the usual nightmare. Don't see why you should get to escape it. The one consolation, Marcus came off worse this time. I mean, I know you've hero worshipped that man ever since your father died, but he really is an awful prick.
What happened?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Auntie June knocked one of her foul-smelling candles right onto him. Christ knows what scent it was supposed to be. Cherry and toilet.
Like,
gum.
if she was
Smelled
trying to
like
poison him, why would she
something
put a candle
and
in his lap?
Marcus's jumper started to burn instantly. So Toby threw his drink straight in Marcus's face. Said he was trying to put out the flames. But how he missed by that much accidentally, I don't know.
That's very suspicious.
So then I poured Marcus's drink over him to actually put out the flames.
Of course.
Then Marcus started shouting about Auntie June burning his hand, and Lottie came in with an old wet rag, which she said was cold, and started rubbing it on the burn. Then your Nan found a first aid box and started trying to dress the wound. Bradley came in with, well, they were pills. He said they were painkillers. Would you trust anything Bradley gave you?
I've got it. Okay. The internet loves me for my eyes.
Bradley's
and my
the
unique
young kid,
style,
right?
But which of my special talents has recently got them obsessed?
It was only a matter of time before she
You
brought
can
up
wiggle
singing.
your eyebrows independently
I
of
think
one
that
another.
she might mean something else.
She can't do anything else.
Well, she posted this video last week of her doing like this survival dance. It was called the shaker. You basically just shake your, you know.
I can guess.
Don't worry, Mum. Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby.
That could be evidence. We should probably pull that video up. No? Okay.
Just pick an answer.
Okay, I'll go with the shaker.
The answer is singing.
Oh, oops.
Last week, I did this collab on my channel with a girl who plays dubstep on the harp. It was so epic.
Sorry, Mum.
Well, it's hard when there's more than one talent to choose from. Wouldn't have that problem with you, would we, Abby? Slim pickings there.
Question
Wow.
4. How many dance championships did I win as a kid?
God, she loves herself. Baffles me where she gets it from. Dance championships, I can work this out. Lottie only danced between 10 and 14, and there was a dance competition every 4 months. Now, Lottie would never ask this question if she'd ever lost a competition. So, 4 years, a dance competition every 4 months, 12 months in a year, and... Oh, shit, no one in real life does maths without a calculator. I've got one on my phone somewhere.
Tell me about it, Mum. What was it? 4 every month with the month with the year with the 4 a month every 4 months, and then there's 3, and then it's 4 and then 12 in it.
Is it 12?
Just be quick about it.
Pretty sure.
The answer is an unbelievable 12 wins. My coach begged me to keep dancing. He'd never seen anyone like me, but I think I made the right call leaving to find a new challenge.
New challenge? She broke a toe, threw a massive hissy fit and quit.
Someone else can go now. I'm getting really low on my social battery.
Oh, thank God that's over.
Oh, Mum, I wanted to ask you a question.
We did okay. Got a couple of evidence.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
Well, it's not the exact
I do
gun,
kind of
it's
want
the
this,
same
though.
make of gun.
Maybe on a
right?
t-shirt.
There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Your mom's pretty tricky to talk to, but you did.
Why
good
do I
too.
feel like
I
that
also
gun
have
is
some
going to come up later?
news that could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down.
What's up, anonymous Mandalorian? How you doing?
Possibilities. So let's take a look at what we have.
Dun 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 dun. Imagine if it changed every time you played. Procedurally generated murder mystery. Polonium. Ooh. So Toby was on edge all evening and Toby cornered Marcus. There's a lot pointing towards Toby, isn't there? And we didn't quite get that last one, I guess. Because, what, I got the question wrong? So it's almost like doing well at the quiz gets you the answers, I guess.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go.
Later.
As long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. Look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform.
It's always the people who claim to have a lot of class that have the
one of the
least.
classics.
Gold! Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true.
If
That's
you have
another
to
one.
say it.
2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin, actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player's tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with age.
You're right.
Mature.
And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece, or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well,
Did
come
you
along
guys
then.
do any like family nights on Zoom and stuff during that last couple of years?
Nimini pimini, nimini pimini.
Me before a stream.
Millicent Millipede, multiply majestically, Millicent.
That's what I'm doing when the intro's playing. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Yeah, my mother's milk. So we did... Who did we do before on this one? We did Toby, right? When he's in the back of the van, and then we got like nothing. So we could do that and try and actually get some information from him. Because also we have a lot of stuff pointing towards him, so maybe we need to dig a bit more there. And we can we know what to do this time. That would maybe make the most sense, right? Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Try again.
Hey, Abs, you cool? Great. I'm going to be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work.
Jackbox, that's a fun idea.
We're going to build these schools, and we can't risk coming across any of these militias either. And they're not the only danger in a place like this, you know?
I wish there were more people like you, Toby.
Ah, me too, Abs, me too.
Is everyone listening? La 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 la.
I've been playing Peggle again, and that's the song that plays, I think, when you get the last,
Sorry, Abs, sound keeps
peg
cutting
thing.
out. Can you whistle it back to me?
Okay.
You guys ever play Peggle? It's so good.
I think it's Beethoven.
Can't help you, sorry, Abs. You got this one, yeah? Look, I don't want to lose this quiz again, so I'm counting on you.
So this time we'll answer, right? We asked if he was okay last time. We got nothing. We got zip. So we should answer Beethoven, right?
Well, I'm going with Beethoven.
No, I can't hear you. Sorry, Abs. Look, my guess would be Beethoven.
Or did I do that last time?
Still can't hear you, Abs.
Right. The answer is Beethoven's Ode to Joy. I think there must have been a few lucky guesses in there.
No, it was bloody obvious.
Oh, can you hear us now, Toby?
Yeah, sorry, Abs. You're cutting in and out.
Oh, am I?
Now this second piece
Am I?
is slightly trickier. La la la. La 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 la.
Oh my God.
Abs, something funny's going on with my screen.
No, I can see it too. I think she's accidentally switched on the filters. Oh, she's gonna go ballistic.
Right, who did this? Speak up.
Mum, I think you did it to yourself. There should be a button on your screen.
It's like those as a potato interviews.
Not a word. You understand? Now send me your answers.
I don't even remember what she was singing now.
I think it was Mozart, Abs.
Okay.
The thing is, this kind of music, it's not necessarily my bag. No, I'm more interested in the authentic sounds of humanity. You know, music made by all the people that I meet. You know, real music. The music of life. The music of the earth.
Okay, so now... Should we talk more to him or continue to get it right? Like, he's talking away here. I feel like now might be the time to talk.
Well, you must have met some amazing people.
Yeah, though to be fair, Abs, they also met me. And that's the beauty of cultural exchange.
Great.
I once met a woman in Nairobi who could take a wooden spoon.
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
I was just about to say that.
So anyway, she used to take...
Oh, damn it.
Abby, what are you doing?
My best?
You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Hundreds of the buggers. They got into the tent. I've never seen so many frogs.
Sorry, Toby, you were just breaking up then. Do you mind telling that story again?
Now for an incredibly emotive piece. Do 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 la 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 la.
I mean, gotta be Mozart, right?
Maybe.
You know, go with your instinct, Abs. I say Mozart, but if you think something else, then follow your path, you know?
I think I know what it is. Mum insisted that we play it at my dad's funeral, even though he really wanted Iron Maiden.
Go,
The thought of
Dad.
it really made him laugh.
Just follow that path, Abs. Follow it.
I'm gonna follow you because I feel like you love yourself very much, and you said Mozart, so
Oh, Mozart. Let's go with Mozart.
Sure.
I agree with you and see what happens.
That astounding piece was, and I can't believe how many of you got this wrong.
Oh dear.
The Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig
Van Mozart.
Beethoven.
Ah, tough one, Abs.
Oops.
Slight change of mood with this next piece. No, I think that's my body telling me that's enough. I won't risk losing my voice for this. I'm organising an entire spread for the Telegraph magazine tomorrow, so let's move on to the next round.
Well, it's been great, Abs, but I've got to eat something before the next round. Thank the universe, we brought plenty of snacks on the van. Am I right? I'm actually bloody starving, to be honest.
Runs off to the
I can't help those
kitchen.
in need when I'm in need myself, can I? Okay, I'll see you later, Abs.
Has a slice of the takeaway pizza we got
Nice
earlier.
talking with you.
Oh, it did not go well.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable
Ness?
silence. My favourite.
This is the most trial and error-y FMV I've played for a very long time, rather than like story choices, but I kind of like it. It's like not too bad to repeat it. I don't know how many times I would want to though, so I hope I do well this time. Especially since you can't skip.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or. Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus?
Do you know what would be great is if he recorded a bunch of different death scenes so that he
okay?
doesn't a different awkward,
getting worse, Abby.
uncomfortable death every time.
I've got less time.
Just
than I
dies
thought.
in different
Don't
poses.
give up on me.
Those would be worth unlocking.
You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Oh, what? How did I get 0 again? I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, listen up, guys.
literally did.
My signal seems to have settled
must
down
be
a bit,
when
yeah? So
you
let's do my
choose to
round
question
now.
them as well.
But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, were you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well,
The
you say
nails.
worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like
A slug
Lottie.
can definitely
I'm
be
not
affectionate.
stuck up. You ever speak to my daughter like that again,
Oh,
and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll like team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument.
Cool.
Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys. Hey, Auntie Felicity, look, just give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
Right. Play with Mum, play with Nan, play with Auntie June. So I think last time at this point we played with... Was it June that we played with at this stage? I feel like we got some pretty good information with Mum. What if we follow up with her again? Let's try. Get some
How's
more.
it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Good.
Bad. Very bad. This quiz has been a disaster so far. But I'm getting to the end of this round no matter what.
Well, it's just nice to do something on your birthday.
Is it?
Well, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, listen up, guys. We're doing what I like to call empathy scenarios. It's kind of quiz, kind of a workshop type thing. So I'm going to give you a scenario, and you can score points by by how well you empathize, okay?
That doesn't make any sense.
Show me the empathy. Okay, first scenario, picture this.
Picture it, everyone.
Imagine that you're humble people.
That'll be
I know
hard
that's a
for
pretty
them.
hard ask for some people in this family. So, you're humble people. You've lived in the same tiny fishing village your entire lives. And you're facing the twin threats of globalization and climate change.
Is that it?
I think so.
What's the question?
Remember, guys, we're looking for empathy here. Points for empathy.
Oh, how am I supposed to just conjure up empathy?
I have no idea.
Is it a charades type thing? Are we supposed to act it out?
Yes, Mum, that must be it. You're a genius.
Well, if he wants a performance, I'll give him a performance. But if I humiliate myself and Toby still makes me lose this bloody quiz, empathy. Nodding. Nodding is that empathy?
Good job, Mum.
So.
Good job. Tell Mum she's amazing. Have a word with Toby. I feel like Toby gives nothing.
You're going to be awesome at this, Mum. You're an amazing actor.
I know. Although why Toby can't just do a normal bloody round, I don't know. He's been all over the shop recently. Well, mentally, I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was off his head at the meeting. I overheard him talking to himself in the toilets. You have to do this. You can do this. I mean, it gives me no pleasure to say this at all, but I do worry that he might be hitting the source, like his mother.
Like, everything is Toby, but...
Rising sea temperatures mean the fish you seek have moved further away from the coast into dangerous waters, unsaleable waters. Your livelihood is literally abandoning you. How does that make you feel? Come on, really exist as
nothing.
these people.
Fine.
Dead sad. Oh. Wow. Wow.
Oh my God, Mum, are you okay?
Praise the performance. Join in. Join in. Is this Midsummer?
Oh no. I'm never going to see fish again. I just hate fossil fuels.
That's like the most uncomfortable scene in that film.
Abby, what on earth are you doing?
Oh no, did I steal your
Auntie Felicity,
spotlight?
Yes.
That's actually really patronising. These people are far braver, have far more resilience than you could ever imagine. They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of life, yeah? Let's mix things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED Talk. Either ask a proper question or go snog a tree.
So, let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question?
Why am I warming
The
to
kind
Mum,
of
though?
thing you'd get in a quiz.
Starting to
I've got a
understand
different
it.
scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I
You're
am
done.
doing a proper...
She kicked
This
him.
family gets weirder every year.
Was anyone being weird at the meeting?
What a bizarre question.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just wondering.
Well, it wasn't exactly a normal evening.
What happened?
Why are you so interested all of a sudden?
No, I don't know. I just really like talking to you, that's all. Just making conversation.
One thing sticks in the mind. Bradley. He asked me if I'd seen a couple of little bottles. I assumed it was something to do with those horrible figurines that he paints. You know, the goblins, women with ridiculous breasts.
Warhammer.
I told him that any suspect liquid that
the
had
goblin.
gone missing in that house would have gone straight round his mother's bloodstream.
Liquids.
Of course, he completely ignored me. Told me that if I found them, not to touch them. And to find him and let him know.
That is weird.
Anyway, let's get back to the quiz. If you can call it that.
Mum,
So much of this evidence is
I need to
straight
tell you
up
something,
like...
something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you? He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful, always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago, he thought a business partner was trying to kill him. He was sent all these threatening emails, anonymous.
This again.
Emails. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, a
if
snog
Marcus
is
was the
like
one writing them.
a British
He went
slang way of
mad.
saying making
he bought
out.
a gun. He bought
It's like a
guard
French
dog.
kiss.
It was all bullshit. Completely
It's
in
an
his
awful
head.
word
No,
for it,
I
though.
don't understand.
It's all an act, Abby.
Give us a snog.
Don't get sucked in.
Doesn't sound very good. Okay, I don't
Kid.
feel like I'm getting any closer to the
talk.
solution, I'll be honest. It's
Abby,
definitely
please.
coming down to Toby and Bradley.
Please.
But they just have so much sense of a red herring about them both. I feel like there's information we're not getting.
If we
about
had
the
more
others.
time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know?
Oh, sorry.
How was I supposed to know he wasn't gonna follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me this story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying!
I don't like that she wastes time with this bit because it's just, why would you... Like, he's literally dying before you because they say, oh, he was paranoid before. Suddenly you question whether this is real.
Look,
Can't you see his health bar?
Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want?
Well, maybe
Is
I
that what you
shouldn't
want,
trust
Abby?
him.
Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
We did trust him last time. There's got to be a different thing with not trusting him, but I don't know. I feel like we're getting closer.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. So, listen, I think I managed to get some.
I feel like
useful
maybe
stuff
not trusting might be an
from-
instant game over and then we'd be in big trouble.
Are you okay?
How many spiders do you see on my hand?
3.
What?
Just answer the question.
I don't see any spiders.
Fuck. Shit, did you see that?
No, I
Fucking crow in here. Ah! It's going for my eye.
I can't see anything.
Isn't that different to last time?
There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start
Can't
seeing
stop here.
things,
This is bad country.
count how long I have left in minutes.
Ah, 100% uncovered. Toby talking to himself in the toilet. Bradley missing little bottles. Way to go, Mum.
I better get back in there then.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Uncle Marcus. What is it?
I'm out of time. No use pandering to their egos anymore, kid. I won't be around long enough.
Which
If
I
you
guess
wanna
implies
save
that that's
me,
what I should have been
you
doing up
gotta
to this
find
point.
The truth. Good luck, kid.
struggling to turn it off awkwardly at the end of the video.
I guess this is it.
Right.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Oh, let your sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks. No harm in that.
A couple of drinks. She's had a cellar full.
Look, nobody has anything ready, but I do. I have questions. Lots and lots of questions.
Can I team up with you, Mum?
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this.
You are going to play nicely, aren't you, June?
Of course I am. I always play nicely.
Okay, so we have a choice between Toby or Bradley. With those evidences that we have, I gotta stick with my gut that Bradley's the kid, right? Like, I feel like that is so much of a red herring that we have to press Toby a little more. We've got nothing so far, and it feels like the kind of thing you have to go back to the well. And now we're not going to pander to egos. Maybe we hit him with the stuff from like he was talking to himself. Oh god, the pressure is on, dude.
Hi, Toby.
A sad fish. Of course it is.
Me?
No, I thought I heard something outside the van. I think we're okay. You can't be too careful with these militias.
No, of course not.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question 1. How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting him?
Oh God, here we go.
So that we'd be forced into another family therapy session and he could get to see his dickhead father.
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Okay, answer the question, ask about the meeting. Time to push.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
So, for those of you that venture to answer, the correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who cheated on me, who cheated on us for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus! Our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax fraud?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was always there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you.
Didn't even get an option.
I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You got to think bigger.
Press Toby for more info. Ask Toby what he means. What's the diff? Toby, what he means for more info. What he means about what? What was he just saying? Or more info. Maybe this is more about Lottie and this is different stuff. Means... Oh, about the dads, you think? Oh, let's get different stuff then.
Did you see anyone else give something to Uncle Marcus?
I don't know.
Toby, tell me now.
Felicity. I mean, you know, your mum. Yeah, she was offering things for him to eat. You know, hors d'oeuvres, canapes, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think he took one in the end just to shut her up.
Just everybody's giving him something. I
need you.
Oh God.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote,
I got you this
Now.
time, buddy.
I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo.
It was a 1 out of 3.
I need you to
I
pick
got one of them wrong. Now it's a
okay,
50-50.
Whatever happens.
Thallium.
Just choose. Please.
Can't be polonium. That's the stuff
It's
that makes you
thallium.
radioactive for
If you say so, kid.
weeks, and they did it, and it was like the cafe was radioactive. Everyone got sick around them and stuff, right?
Chin chin.
Someone got assassinated with it here in London. Good luck. Cheers. Here's to you, Uncle Marcus. I'm pretty sure that's the right one this time. I got you. Must have been the other one.
Uncle Marcus?
Sorry about that. Oh dear. Bit of a mix. Oh. 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 You're welcome. Wow.
You hear that? You hear that?
You're alive.
The sound of my vital signs improving. He did it. He did it. He saved me.
Shit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I just love it if it was like, how did you know? And it's like, I just guessed. You guessed with my
Abby.
life.
Now why don't you go and finish this thing?
Yes.
I can do this.
Cool. Now maybe we get more time. 100% uncovered. Lottie handed Uncle Marcus something. Mum offered food to Marcus. So Mum offered food. Lottie handed Uncle something. Bradley's looking for bottles. Toby's talking to himself in the toilet.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
Protect
You're gonna
me,
have
Grandma.
to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen?
No, if you look closely at her throat there, you can see she's still breathing. This is live.
Shut up.
What was that?
Just shut up, all of you!
Abby, if I were you, I'd think very...
My symbol is justice. Who poisoned... Sorry, didn't mean to shout so loud. Who poisoned Uncle Marcus? Oh, I can literally only pick Toby, because that's the only one that I have the evidence for. So I guess, at this point, it's moot. Right. Lovely portraits, though. I guess we'll see what happens.
Toby.
Sorry, Abs.
I don't think it is
You
him,
talking to
but
me?
I also maybe, I don't
Tried
know.
to kill Uncle Marcus.
Yuletide to fill jungle darkness? No. Oh, look. No, Abs, I can't impose Christmas on them. They've got their own beliefs.
You tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What? Flick, sort your daughter out!
No, it's true. It's true. Toby poisoned him at the meeting. Just tell them the truth, Toby.
I didn't.
Look, Toby, I know you're lying. So just tell them the truth.
All right, you want the truth?
Yeah.
I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked. Uncle Marcus was my only hope.
What?
How could I poison him when I couldn't even get near him at the meeting? I tried to talk to him over and over, but he wouldn't listen. You know, I needed his help. I've lost every penny of this fucking school's fund. 400 fucking grand down on a hole in the ground.
What are you talking about?
I put the money into a diamond mine. They said I would make millions. For the charity, obviously. But Amnesty fucking International exposed it as using slave labour. Which I knew nothing about, by the way. Fuck, I've lost every penny.
Yeah, but if Uncle Marcus had died, his share of the company would go to the...
I don't have time for that. I can't wait a couple of months for a will to be sorted out. The auditor's deadline was yesterday. I needed the money yesterday. Marcus was my last chance.
Wait, so you didn't do it?
No! I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The only reason I did this shitty quiz is to say goodbye. I'm supposed to have an accident and disappear.
What accident?
God. Shit, I might have an accident because, these jungle roads, they're,
Knew he was faking it.
You're listening to Relaxing Sounds of Africa.
Oh, fucking hell!
What the hell just happened? Where's he gone? He's not in Africa at all. He's in London. Abigail, what's going on?
You guys still, yeah, sorry, I actually really need my phone. Oh, but listen, before I, run off again, does anyone fancy lending me any money? It's for a really good cause.
It's a good ending, though. I'm glad we got that ending, but damn it, we weren't right. Again. I didn't want to call it out, but I was thinking it would be so funny if he was just faking it the whole time, because it felt so, like, cheesy, his moving around. Am I supposed to get this evidence, dude? What do we have? Gotta get evidence on the others. Bloody Toby. Bloody herring. Come on then. Following content contains infrequent discussions, depictions of blood, violence, and suicide. It may not be suitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. It's fine, we can hang out and get through it. I'm glad that it changes every time, depending on who you talk to. So if we talk to a different person, then pretty much all the dialogue and the questions are actually different, which makes it pretty replayable, rather than having to,
you need to shake them off,
Abby. Hear the same thing over and over and over again. So we'll focus on completely different people this time.
One of them's trying to kill you.
Okay, you got a point.
So we know that Lottie was giving him something, and that Bradley was looking for bottles, but Bradley just feels so obvious.
Mum's calling me.
Don't answer it.
We'll skip this one.
Come on, Abby. Ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message.
Who should we focus on, do you think? I'm feeling like we need more on June, on Lottie, and on Nan.
See? Was that so hard?
Those feel like the sort of twisty ones.
Your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family.
No skip feels criminal. Yeah, I did see a couple of reviews saying it
and they
could
would
use
get
a
my
skip.
share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands.
See you next. Good night.
I just kind of thought they'd wait a few years.
They would never.
You don't know that, Abby. Look, I've been having a lot of research done recently for my autobiography, and this family has got secrets, believe me.
Secrets?
I wouldn't put anything past them.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me.
Right,
That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this.
Batman
I believe
time.
in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your
Unless they
advantage.
added a skip. No.
Did you?
Family tree, we can see.
Grandad Eddie, he vanished in 1969.
Nan, Margaret. Ah, so he is born of Margaret, sister to Nan, who had Mum and Auntie June, who has the two boys, and Mum, who has the two girls. Born 1 year apart, 84, 97, 2002, 95. The fact that people are being born in the 2000s. Let's go.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. And I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby, find the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
Well, okay. Let's go.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is...
I need to know who it is. I need this to be the
Lottie,
one. Okay, this is
Toby.
the last run. This is all or
You
nothing.
feeling brave enough, Auntie June?
But
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first.
No. Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck off to bed.
So, we did Lottie here, right? And I don't think we really got anything, but if we did get anything, it's logged. We did June. Maybe we... Toby, we're bloody done with Toby, honestly. Oh, God, it's already so difficult. Who do I go with? Who do I go with? I feel like we got no information every single time, right? I feel like we're just done with Toby. We've got the information from him, right? June, try and get some more out of June. Don't know what there. I feel like Lottie's not giving anything. We did go with Lottie first on the last one, but we went with June on the first one, right? Oh no, we went with Nan, didn't we? Okay, start, because last time we waited for her.
Hiya, Auntie June. I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been?
Remarkable. Of all the conversational starters in the English language, that's the one you plump for. It's riveting.
Oh, sorry. I was
bullied.
Going to ask about
A family of
nothing.
Oh.
That was a disaster.
I've had worse conversations with June. When I was 12, she cut up my shoelaces with a pair of scissors in front of me. And I was just sitting there thinking, I hope she stops at the shoelaces. Maybe try something different next time.
I'm not sure if I want to next time.
You gotta give it a try, kiddo. For now, come on, let's get back to the quiz.
Oh, I can't stand this. If no one's going to volunteer, then I'll just decide. Lottie, you can go.
I haven't prepared anything.
The next words out of your mouth better be yes, Mum, or so help me God.
Yes, Mum. Oh, okay, I know. I've got like a live Q&A next month with Studio Magazine, so you guys can help me prep.
Just ask a fucking question, Lottie.
Okay, everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to.
I feel like if anyone
have to
spoke to me
speak
like
up.
this family speak to each
Signal
other, I would never
breaking
speak
up.
to them again.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
I can feel the failure coming.
Yeah, I
Need the loo.
I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad.
It made me feel like
What
I
the hell
failed the
is this
June bit,
quiz?
but also we did it the other way and we didn't really get anything
You play
from
the
it.
whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight.
Nice
you know what
light.
they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Quite expensive, those.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Okay. Sorry, I thought we were picking a
I'm
teammate
not
before.
starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like
Daddy.
children.
Okay, this
June
is where we went with
started
Nan.
it.
Mum gave us amazing information, but we 100%ed it back with June, I think, here, because Nan gave us good info too.
Okay, ready? Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described my debut track as sick. But what is the track called? Or is that too easy? No, I think it's okay. Let's start easy and see how we go.
Oh, I completely zoned out of that. What was the question?
What is Lottie's song called?
Songs from a strangulated cat? Ballad of a teenage narcissist hoe.
Wow.
Actually,
Meow.
I do know what it's called. She's rammed it down our throats enough times. It's called Vibing It. What does that even mean? Sounds like a massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Who? Who knows? Or explain what it means. I feel like she would be offended if we explained it like she's some old lady, right? If we're like, actually, vibing means... She'll be like, great, thanks for making me feel old. Let's go ahead and agree, I think.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what it means. I think Lottie just thought that it sounded good.
Yes, well, I don't want to debate it with you. Just answer the quiz.
Okay.
So, my first track is called Vibin' It. There must be a lot of fans here because nobody got it wrong.
Yes, nothing to do with the fact she's been torturing us with it for months.
Question 2.
Play
This
some
one's
of
going
it.
to be a bit more tricky, but I'm sure you all know it. So I recently designed a magazine shoot around my favourite book. What is it?
Does Lottie read? Can Lottie read? She can't have got much further than The Very Hungry Caterpillar. That's probably too advanced.
It's a
Did
good
she
book.
ever master the alphabet, or did she get arrested at
Don't
I?
knock The Very Hungry
That
Caterpillar.
would explain a lot.
I think it might be The Hunger Games, or at least that's the only book that I know Lottie's definitely read. She was going to read the rest of them, but then the films came out, so... Yeah, she just...
Bored now.
Okay. Hunger Games.
Me during small talk.
The answer is The Hunger Games. Ugh, seriously, that book is so good. Like, once you've read The Hunger Games, why read anything else? I haven't. Let me just think about question 3.
I wish you had been at the meeting, just to see the look on your face.
What do you mean?
Go on.
Oh, didn't your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand. Poor lamb. Well, I burnt his hand. Accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little stumble and I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus. And straight away, his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that. So it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheapskate Titus. Anyway, Toby claims he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink right in Marcus's face, nowhere near the flames. So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which is kind of a shame. But Marcus started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns. It was hilarious. So then your Nana got involved and started bandaging his hand. And then Bradley came in with some painkillers. And the fun was sort of over really then, which was sort of sad. But, you know, if it had been just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards. And
No new
forwards.
information, though.
Very entertaining.
Question 3. According to
Meanwhile-
a recent poll from my fans, what is my greatest strength?
Oh, right. Now, so this is the bit when she starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Actually, I think Lottie might think greatest strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
I mean, why are we even playing along with this? These aren't questions. She's just manipulating us into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic.
I mean, how am I supposed to know what's going to get more out of you here?
Yeah, forget what I said. Let's go with her singing voice.
Mwah.
The answer is obviously my eyebrows. I get messages like every day asking me to do an eyebrow tutorial, but like, why would I give away all my secrets?
Obviously.
How am I related to such an idiot?
I mean, yeah, Lottie can
I
sometimes.
wasn't talking about Lottie.
Okay, so question 4. How many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Savage.
Oh, Christ. That waste of space. Honestly, you should have seen him run for the hills the second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair babies are just forgotten about, aren't they? So, should give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad, aren't you?
I guess.
Oh, come along, Abigail. It is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this or not?
I can work it out.
Can you now?
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai
Give me
for the
some
first time for her
information.
6th birthday. I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this lucky charm necklace to wear on the plane for good luck. Anyway, my point is that if she first went to Dubai for her 6th birthday, she's been doing the same thing every year since. Lottie's now 19. With a simple bit of maths...
13. Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman, are you? So just put the answer in.
Do I agree with you or do I disagree with you and get it right? 6 to 19 is what? Isn't that? That's 14, right? I'm intimidated by her and she's making me question my maths. I already have maths trauma. How many is that? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It is 13. I'm wrong. And by I mean the character, not me. Obviously, I knew it was 13.
Fine. Yeah, I'll go with 13.
The answer is 14 times.
Oh, you are terrible at maths, Abigail.
But you were the one that said...
I said I didn't want to lose this quiz.
It's going to be 15 in a couple of months. Oh, can't wait. I've got some guest appearances booked while I'm out there and some super fun tie-ins with like really great brands.
Oh, for God's sake. Lottie, are you seriously expecting us to just sit here and listen to you brag about your dismally self-absorbed and terminally shallow life, or are you going to ask us some proper questions?
You know what? Like, fuck you.
Whoa.
Someone else can do a round now.
It's a miracle.
Well, that's a big fat 0.
Thanks.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
So with
I was
Aunt
only
June,
trying
you
to
have
have
to get the
conversation.
questions right,
Have you
otherwise she
told
just
Mum
gets
about your latest
angry.
purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering
hate how
anymore,
hard
I'm going
this
to
is.
come up to Bradley's
There's no
room, blow
like
my own
indication of what you're supposed to do to get it right.
Speaking with your Auntie June is like trying to charm a rattlesnake. But I think we got some useful stuff.
Did we?
I also have some new... News that could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down to 3 possibilities. So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Polonium, thallium, dimethylmercury. 0%. Okay, so why is the game telling me I did well? Absolutely get my
Yeah,
hopes
signal's
up.
not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. Look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform a piece of music. One of the classics.
Gold! Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin. Actual
Gotta get some
genius.
really good
Care
info.
about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and
Yes,
the
tight
saxophone
pants.
players,
Come on.
tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with age.
You're right. And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece, or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly
Maybe
explain
Nan did
what's
it
going
because
on to
he's
a
like
slightly
the sister's
senile
kid.
old woman over a dodgy
And it's like the other
connection. I mean,
side.
it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
Niminy piminy, niminy piminy.
I'm rebranding all of my channels to Nimini Pimini.
Millicent millipede, multiply majestically. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically. Oh.
Okay, so we did Toby last time, right? For Name That Tune. Who did we do? Did we do Toby both times? We did Toby both times, right? Because we got it wrong the first time and then we got all the information the second time. So our choices are Lottie or Bradley to get some info out of. It's feeling like a Lottie time.
Hey, babe.
Hi, Lottie, you okay?
Just trying to figure out what I should wear for my live stream tonight. Don't know if I should wear Vermilion or Cerulean.
Just go
I'd wear
camless, then you
Vermilion.
can sit there in your pants. Job
You
done.
would? I'll wear Cerulean. Thanks, babe.
Everyone listening? Good. La 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 la. La la la.
It's the organ one.
But Toccata and Fugue in D minor.
Correct. She knows her music.
Oh.
Easy.
Yes, that was quite an easy one. Bass, Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Now let me have a little think about what I'm going to do next.
How did you know that?
Don't you remember? Mum used to play it all the time when we were kids. She even put it on at the meeting. It's like her hype song.
She did?
Yeah. She said something about it helping her gird her loins, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I think she was probably just trying to drown out the sound of all the arguments. To be honest.
Yeah, anyway, what happened to the meeting?
What happened at the meeting?
Oh, too much, babe.
Second piece. La 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 la.
Chopin, Military Polonaise.
La la la.
Really? Did Mum play that at the meeting too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Egads.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Did you just mute me?
No. Something, I think
Nobody
something
mutes
just...
me, babe.
No, yeah, I know.
No one.
Sorry.
The answer I was looking for there was Chopin and his Military Polonaise. Abby, I'm very surprised you knew that. You getting some help from someone?
Don't tell her I told you the answer.
But you did know the answer.
Just don't tell her I told you, okay?
I don't know, dude. You seemed very suspicious about knowing that and said it was played at the meeting, but you looked like it wasn't played at the meeting. Maybe I tell her that you knew it and then I get some information for how you knew it. Rather than covering for you. I don't feel like you're the quid pro quo type that if I cover for you, you'll tell me something. Being weird, though. Something's going on. 1 or 2. I can't decide. I'm putting it on you. If we fail, it's your fault. Put 1 in the chat if I should pretend that I knew it and cover for her. 2 if I should drop her in it. I can't do it. It's too hot. It's been too hot today. I have no detective brain. I'm doing so bad. Okay, 1s.
Just a lucky guess, Mum.
Right, I'm starting my next piece now, whether you're ready or not. Deedle deedle dee, deedle deedle dee, deedle deedle, la 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 la.
Oh my god! Did you do that?
No, I think she's pressed something.
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Screenshot. Viral TikTok right there.
Who did this?
Uh-oh.
Speak up!
Mom, I think you put a filter on accidentally.
Answers. Now.
I can't even remember what she did.
Oh wait, 2 seconds. Mozart, Rondo alla Turca.
How do you know all of
She's
these?
up to something.
That was Mozart's Rondo alla Turca. I need a moment to consider my next piece.
It's really great, Lottie. I had no idea that you knew so much about classical
Reveal
music.
your information.
Oh, yeah, I love it, hon. Love it. That last one used to be my ringtone when I was a kid. I just like listened to it over and over and over.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
I've got an app on my phone, babe. It's recognizing all the songs for us. No one uses their brains anymore.
Obviously.
Well, let's not waste any more time.
You can tell with most people. to be honest.
Oh, Christ, I think I've strained something. Oh, none of this is worth me doing any serious damage to my voice, not even a mild twinge.
So it feels like we
Someone else
probably
can
should have
do
dropped
that
her in
right
it to get some information,
So,
right?
Lottie, I need to ask you something.
Yeah, gotta go, babe. Bye.
Yeah. Damn it.
Okay.
We needed to cause a fight.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Bum 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 bum. I want information.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Hardest FMV ever.
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus? Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Traumatic. So bad at this. God's sake.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless,
There's no way you can do this in
stuck-up
one.
little
You have to like collect all the evidence over so many
Stuck up.
playthroughs.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again,
Oh,
and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll like team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument.
Cool.
Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys.
Nan's
Hey,
asleep in the top
Auntie
right.
Felicity, look, just give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
Okay, so we did this with Mum and we got some great info. So now we have Nan or June again, who is an absolute tough nut to crack. I feel like Nan is pretty open. And maybe in the empathy round we might get a bit more out of her, right? We haven't played with her since the very beginning.
Oh, thank goodness. I've got a clever one on my team.
Ah,
You're the clever
Nan,
one, Nan.
you're definitely the
daft.
murderer because you're actually
Okay,
sweet.
everyone concentrating, yeah?
You crazy old
This
bitch.
it's a little bit different to your typical quiz round. I like to call these empathy exercises. Now, I'll give you a scenario, and you have to relate to that scenario with empathy. Huh? Sounds simple, right?
Well, I don't know what he's on about.
Great, let's go.
Let's
now,
give it our best shot,
imagine
Nan.
you're very poor. You're 12 years old, and you're getting up before sunrise because you have to walk 8 miles to get to school.
What's going on? Who's walking to school? and how far did he say? 8 miles?
Just chat.
Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The school must run one.
I've got no idea what he's doing. Sounds like he's going into a bit of a lecture.
He loves a sermon, our Toby.
Now, this little boy's feet are bleeding, swollen to the...
But I can't hear a word he's saying.
Yep, I muted him.
It's for the
You'll
best.
have to teach me how to do that. I think it could come in very handy.
I'm sorry that I
It's
haven't
so
been around
Nan,
to see you in
right?
a while.
Oh, don't worry, love. I get updates off your mother. Well, when she can be bothered to check up on you. I was hoping I might see you at the meeting, but I think you made the right choice keeping away.
Sounds like I did.
Awful it was, love. I don't know how much you've already heard, but there was trouble all over the shop. Even Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus, saying something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think we should switch him back on before he notices?
We know it's not him,
Probably.
though, don't we? Just more Toby evidence.
And after all that, he's taken, kidnapped by a militia. Can you even comprehend?
What a load of nonsense.
Abby, Nan, are you concentrating? I haven't had a single response from you yet.
What do I say, love? Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
We're discussing the question, we don't get it. We're talking about it.
We're just discussing the kidnapped boy.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Nan was saying that it's an incredibly sad situation, but there are so many factors at play, political instability and extreme poverty.
Wait, Nan said that?
Yes?
Nan
Yeah,
said that?
she did. I mean, maybe not in those exact words.
Do you think this is funny, Abby? Huh? Is that what everyone else thinks too, huh? You all think that this is a joke?
What do the others say, love?
Probably yes.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Will someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my turn.
No.
Listen, love. Before I go,
Yes,
there's
ma'am.
one thing I've been meaning to
What?
ask you.
What?
Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
Go on.
No? Why?
The day of the meeting. Your mother asked us all to get to the house early before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us, how did she put it? She wanted him out of the way. She was asking us all there to see if we'd support her in a move to take over the company, to take it off Marcus. Your mum wants to buy him out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Nan, wait a second. I need to tell you something.
I knew there was something wrong. What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's...
Oh, Abby,
tried
love, he's not going on about that again, is he?
About what?
That bloke he said was threatening him.
What?
Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus
This
had a
old
bit of
chestnut.
trouble with
Let me just see what that evidence was that we got. Aunt June was on edge. Bradley's missing bottles. Lottie handed Uncle Marcus something. Mum wants to take over the business. Mum offered food to Uncle Marcus. You can accuse. You have found enough evidence. Nan. We have no evidence on Nan. I want to accuse her so bad. I know it's you, Nan. Got you. We're not even close to anyone else. Looks like we're accusing Mum at the end of this. Bloody hell. It's so not her.
an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
What?
Got in a right state over it. Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails. Well, because the emails were anonymous, so any bloody one could have been sending them. Apparently, he didn't leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up. He has got a very active imagination, after all. I can't believe he never told you. You're very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you.
Framing.
Abby?
Isolating.
No, I'm fine, honestly. Thank you for telling me.
You going to be all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right then, see you for the next round.
There's no way it's not her.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please.
Time to take an antidote.
Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything?
Maybe I
that
should
you
try not
say
trusting
now?
him this
I'm not
time.
paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head.
Oh.
Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Because the mum
you tell
thing
me
just
the
feels
story
like
that someone's tried to
she
kill
tried to
you,
buy
and
the
now,
company.
Now I find
Doesn't
out that
mean
you've
she tried
done
to
this
kill him.
before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying!
Should we not trust?
Look, Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby?
I do want to know the whole
Just
story.
know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
I don't know, dude. Risk it for the biscuit.
I just don't know what to believe.
Believe me, Abby. Please.
I can't.
Abby, don't do this.
Sorry.
Abby, wait!
Oh. I didn't mean hang up on him. Abby? Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
This is like so sad.
A tragedy. He was so young.
I mean, he wasn't that young.
Lottie!
What, they're not going to show us the body? What? Could be anyone in there.
Bradley, that's enough. It's breaking my heart that none of us could be there with him.
Who did it?
Am I the only one who thinks it's pretty weird that we've let her come here after everything she said?
We've spoken about this. Abby didn't take Marcus's death very well. She's apologised for the accusations she made.
Accusations? She went psycho.
That's enough, Bradley. Abby's not very well.
Part of me wishes I had killed him. Oh, come on, stop pretending. You all hated him just as much as I did. You can't tell me you're not just the tiniest bit relieved to see him in a box.
June, that is no way to speak of the dead. We all know that Marcus wasn't the nicest man, but has he not suffered enough? I wouldn't be surprised if all that anger that he had inside is what drove him to an early grave.
She looks rough.
I still think it's weird she's here.
Well, at least she bothered to turn up, which is more than we can say for your brother. Where is he, anyway?
I don't know. I do not care.
Sorry for what I said. Uncle Marcus's death has hit me really hard. I know that none of you would try to kill him.
Unfortunately for you, Abby, apologies only get you so far.
Oh no, who did it? Oh dear.
Oh, they won't even show us the coffin going into the fire. Shit funeral.
Right, I've paid my respects. I'm going.
Lottie seems very
I've got to
unbothered,
get back to
honestly.
work.
Nan?
Abby, love, I'll give you a moment alone.
Well. God damn it. Oh, God. Oh, Marcus. I don't want to do this anymore, but I want to know. I don't want to do it anymore. God, game. We didn't even get any evidence on that run, and we didn't even get to accuse. Flipping hell. The following content contains infrequent discussions, pictures of blood, violence, and suicide and may not be suitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
You need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family, like I did.
Oy, oy, oy.
Well, you didn't shake him off too
You
well.
can now
One of them's
skip
trying to kill you.
We're
Your
in.
mom's on the warpath.
Why would
I
they
would
make you
just
play
leave her
3
alone.
times before you can skip?
We can all just fuck off.
Oh, amazing. Okay. This time, who did we go with first? We didn't get much out of June. I feel like we did try Lottie here. Right? Did we, didn't we? Let's go.
Hi, babe. You okay?
Hi, babe.
Yeah, fine, thanks, babe.
He's like that. I'm like, calm
Okay,
down,
so the
take a
meeting
seat,
did
keep your
nothing,
wig on.
right? I did the meeting last time, right? So we should do the quiz this time, I think. Right? Let me double check. We'll get it this time. I'm so glad we have a skip. Thank you, Calfee, for the 333. Never give up bits. I appreciate it. I am Herlock Sholmes.
Do you remember if you did a round at the last quiz?
No, babe, I cannot remember the last time I did a round. All I remember from last year is Mum's meltdown about the food round.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine getting that worked up about the origin of balsamic vinegar?
Let someone else do it. You should do it. Let someone else do it.
Yeah, maybe we should just wait for someone else to start.
Why?
Oh.
Well, you just said...
You don't think I can ask a few stupid questions?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, well, you didn't have to. Really, Abby, it's so sad the way you have to, like, belittle others to make yourself feel better. So toxic.
No, but you...
I know my worth. I'm going first. I'll just, like, think of a round off the top of my head.
Great. Yeah, great.
Really, Abby? So shady. You said what you said. I'm gonna make my round, like, a celebration of me. See how well you all know me, shall we?
Sounds fun.
I feel like you can't even get any evidence in that
I told
first
you I
bit.
can't do this.
That wasn't so bad, but I think you can do better, kiddo. Just stick with it. You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby.
Yes.
Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Skip.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Skip.
Did someone just say my
Skip.
name?
Skip.
Yeah, I was asking
I've
if
seen
you
this.
wanted to.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up.
I've seen this.
Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
It's not skipping.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the...
Teams.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in
The skip
teams?
is a lie.
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some
Okay,
doomed
so
attempt to make
should
things
we go
fair
with
or
June and try and
avoid
get it
another
right
fight.
this time?
You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Hey.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Why would
You
it
getting
not let
through
you
that
skip
bottle
this?
has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started it.
Massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Explain what it means to vibe.
Well, a vibe is like a...
It's like chilling in it. It's like
Sort
picking
of
up a
a feeling.
vibe, yeah.
Patronise me.
Sorry, I thought
Just
that...
ask the question.
I said she'd react like that.
My first track is called Vibing It. Not a single wrong answer there. Clearly a lot of fans on the floor tonight.
Your sister, Abigail, is an asshole. Who
Lovely.
does she get it from?
Question 2. Capsy loved my track so much he had me guessed on his latest song. What's it called?
That's something foreign, isn't it? Asian. The word's Asian. Just put that down before we run out of time. Asian. That's good enough.
Okay, so this time we're gonna just like get this. I tried playing to her ego and not like angering her by getting stuff right, but no.
I'm pretty sure it's arigato.
Well, what the hell is that?
Thank you in Japanese.
That's
Arigato.
Asian. I said Asian. Japan's Asian, isn't it?
Right. The answer is arigato.
Christ, what a little rubbish.
Just give me a minute. I need to think of question 3.
I wish you had been at the meeting, just to see the look on your face.
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't
Not
your
this
precious
again.
Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand. Poor lamb. Well,
It got me so excited that there was
I
a
burnt
skip.
his hand. Accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little stumble and I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus, and straight away his jumper just woof, up in flames.
Some really
Now,
heavy rain outside
quality
my window.
clothing does not burn like that, so it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money
This game's
that
making me wanna
man
drink
makes,
wine.
he will never not be a cheap
Out of just seeing this the whole time and out of the stress.
claims he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink right in Marcus's face, nowhere near the flames. So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which was kind of a shame. But Marcus started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns.
Rubbing it, she
hilarious.
said.
So then your nana got involved and started bandaging his hand, and then Bradley came in with some painkillers, and the fun was sort of over really then, which was sort of sad. But, you know, if it had been just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards. And forwards again. It's really rather wonderful.
Question 3. According to a recent poll from my fans, what is my greatest strength?
Your eyebrows.
Oh, right. Now, so this is the bit when she starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Actually, I think Lottie might think greatest strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
I mean, why are we...
If we get no evidence here, then
These
I
aren't
think it's just
questions.
having
She's
to
just
pick the right
manipulating us
person
into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic.
rather than the right answers. And like, actually, if you pick June here, you get nothing because it's like June answering questions for Lottie's round.
I do honestly think she'll say her eyebrows.
But we'll see. Unless she gives us something
The
now.
answer
I don't know
is
anything.
obviously my eyebrows.
Good Lord, she's worse than I thought.
I was really surprised when my fans said that. You know, I was like, what about my legs or like my teeth or my eyes? And they were like, oh yeah, we love them all too, but like it's really hard to pick a favorite. And I was like, yeah, there.
Sweet succulent hell is she talking about?
Okay, so question 4. How many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Oh, Christ. That waste of space. Honestly, you should have seen him run
It's literally told me I had a skip
for the hills
and then took
the
it away.
second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair babies are just forgotten about, aren't they? So I should give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad.
Everyone's going to be assimilating
guess
this
so.
character's personality for the next few days now, aren't they? For the rest of the week.
Abigail, it is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this or not?
I can work it out.
Can you now?
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai for the first time for
It's
her
14.
6th birthday. I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this lucky charm necklace to wear on the plane for good luck. Anyway, my point is that if she first went to Dubai for her 6th birthday, she's been doing the same thing every year since. Lottie's now 19. With a simple bit of maths...
13. Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman, are you? So just put the answer in.
14. Right?
I'm sorry, but the answer's definitely 14.
What are you doing?
Ignoring you.
So the answer is 14 times. Oh, I love it so much.
Well, I'd say well done, but I think we both know that was
Give
not
me
love,
evidence.
judgment.
Right, that's all the questions I've got. Someone else can go now.
She's only done 4 questions.
At least we got a few points
She's got
that
to
round.
drop something
I don't know
now.
why I even do these things. I mean, I don't care about winning, although I do quite like beating people. Still, a few more of these, and it'll all be wiped from my memory like tears in the rain. What's that from? Is it from a film?
Blade Runner.
Oh, Christ, it's not one of Lottie's lyrics, is it? God, better forget that. It is better to forget things. Just makes life easier.
Are you okay?
You do know there's something wrong with your sister, don't you?
What, just in general?
No, I'm just
Or-
saying she's behaving very oddly at the meeting. You know, all night, checking her phone up and down to the window. I don't know what she was looking for or who, but all night, just up and down, up and down. A bit like your mother's skirt when she was a teenager. I mean,
Oh, wow.
or cared. But they were my windows she was breathing all over. And it did take Bradley a very long time to clean them.
Is
What
there
a
anything else
sideswipe.
you remember about the meeting? Anything at all?
No.
So that's got to be some Lottie evidence, right?
I am never teaming up with that.
Let me see. How much did that give us? Nearly enough to accuse her with.
Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw.
No, I really don't need to see them again. Okay, so we nearly have enough to accuse Lottie. We have enough to accuse Mum. We have nothing on Nan, so let's...
Freak again.
I was
sure we
only
get
trying
enough
to
for
make
Lottie.
conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
It's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Right. Okay, so I can only skip Marcus's stuff, it seems. Right, Lottie kept looking out the window. 100% uncovered. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, signal's not.
Okay. So it's name that tune. We did it with Toby, got 100%. Lottie, I feel like we nearly did it, but we didn't out her, right? So then we got no evidence. Isn't that what happened? And then we have Bradley, who we haven't spent any time with, really. But I'm wondering if it would be worth doing Lottie and, like, then outing her and seeing what happens. But also I just feel like there's got to be some evidence here from Bradley, right? Try it.
Hey Bradley, how are you?
I'm alright.
Who's that on your t-shirt?
What, you've never heard of Keith Wilson Keys before?
Should I?
Yeah, he killed 6 people in one weekend.
Okay.
Medford, Oregon, 1997. They called him the Beaver State Cleaver Killer.
Yeah. Oh, him. He's a good one. I didn't realise that they put serial killers on t-shirts.
No. He's not a serial killer. He's a spree killer. And yeah, you can get a lot more than this if you know where to look.
Everyone be quiet and listen
Bit
carefully
weird.
to
Bit
the
weird.
first piece. La 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 la.
Na 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 na.
I mean, I guess Beethoven's a pretty safe bet because it's either going to be him or Mozart, right?
La 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 la.
Ask what Bradley thinks. We've got to get him to open up.
Shall I go with Beethoven then? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I know Beethoven died in a thunderstorm, and you can still visit his grave. So,
Well, I'll just go for him then.
Little emo boy.
Yes, a pretty straightforward one to start. That was the sumptuous Für Elise by the magnificent Beethoven. Piece number 2. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Mum's good at this.
Wow. Mum really got into that one, didn't she? Yeah,
Come on,
she
Bradley,
did.
give us a smile.
Do you know
mate.
it?
I don't know the name, but it sounds like one of the ones Mum played the other night. Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy?
What?
It just
The
makes you
other
feel
night? What
worse.
was that? What was the other
you know?
night then?
Did you mean Mum played this at the meeting?
I think so.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
You muted me and I wasn't even saying anything. What were you looking at?
Nothing. I'm fine. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
Right, yeah. No, wait, you were saying that Mum played this song at the meeting. I mean, how was the meeting?
When everyone was really angry. Lottie was acting strange too. She says she's got 2 phones now.
Okay.
One of them looked to me like a burner phone. Do you know what that is?
I think so.
It's private. It's untraceable. You know, handy if you're trying to get hold of someone or something that you don't want anyone else to know about. And I never thought Lottie would choose something like that. It's not the kind of phone that takes photos.
Leave it there or ask more. Ask more, right? Why would you leave it there?
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
why I asked.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it. But for some reason, it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, 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 la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right, yeah. It's a good one.
Cool, of course I got the one right. It's the same as this. Okay.
That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my 4th piece, so be quiet. No. Oh, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
I was surprised you weren't at the
I need to
meeting.
try that whenever I'm doing
Aren't you
voices in
Uncle
games,
Mark's
actually.
biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
really
it's the
wanted
humidity,
to be
guys.
there. It was
Sorry,
just-
sorry. I'm
there
trying to
was
read
this
it in
thing
my
at
normal
work
voice
and-
Should have been there.
for the rest of the stream.
He needed you.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family, apart from you. I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. So after too many drinks, she starts rambling about him, talking about how he's ruined Granddad's legacy, how a company should have come to her or your mum. At once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark web, obviously.
on June.
I asked her why she wanted to know, and she just said she saw it in a film once. And yeah, it was the last time she mentioned it, at least to me.
Bradley, do you know something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Bradley, what? Shit.
More evidence. Who's that on? That's got to be June, right? More on June. Where she could get a hitman. Nearly enough to accuse her. We have enough to accuse Lottie and Mum. Nothing on that. It's 100% Nan, dude.
Fabulous
No evidence
birthday
on
so
Nan.
far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence.
Maybe.
My favourite.
Maybe I know something. Urgent.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an
skip
email,
him.
anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or. Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus?
It's that one.
You
Gets me every
okay?
time.
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me.
The acting
You're the
is
only chance I
probably
got.
the best acting I've seen in an FMV game since 5 dates.
Please, Abby. Please.
Like, those are like
Okay.
the top 2, I think. Brrrp, 100%. Lottie has 2 phones. June asked where she could hire a hitman.
Okay,
Bye.
listen up, guys.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Okay. So now it's his round, right? Did it with Mom, did it with Nan. Now we go in this round after Auntie June and we see what we can get. Right?
Hi.
And just like that, I've got a headache.
Sorry.
So we're going to mix things up here and we're going to be doing some of the workshops that I teach in the schools. And I'll be awarding points.
Just like his father.
Wait, we did this before
utter
with her on this round. I forgot. But I got them wrong and I need to get them all right, right? Like that's how we get evidence out of her, is getting stuff right. I think.
Shall we go with increase?
Cause permanent damage.
Water
having
vapour.
One's head permanently stuck up one's own arse.
Well, I've got a good feeling about water vapour.
Because I got this wrong.
So the answer is water vapor. Bradley, my breath isn't a greenhouse gas. Please take this seriously.
She has to be like shown
you
up.
fluked 2 in a row.
Well, I'm just glad we're getting them right.
Yes, so glad.
Don't risk it. Ask about the meeting. It feels like... Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe don't risk it, and then is there another question after this? Maybe we don't risk it now. And then we ask about it afterwards. Feels like the right thing to do. Play it slowly, right?
Seems like we make a pretty good team.
Like a seagull and a jet engine.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct.
Disease.
And that's just since the 1970s. But
Phoebe,
what's the
thank you for the 100
biggest threat
biddies.
that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries about frogs?
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
I
Why
guess.
wouldn't you, Aunt
well, it was
Jane?
about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
The
Put
French.
something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
Okay, we go with getting them all right this time.
The correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
A lot.
I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
Well, at least we got some points.
Now
I just want to
spill it,
beat your
Auntie.
mother. I just want to see the look on her face.
Auntie June, I have to ask you about something. About Uncle Marcus.
Do me a favour. The next time you speak to that asshole, you tell him to stop asking questions about Daddy.
Grandad?
Yes.
Daddy.
He was pestering your Nana about it all night at the meeting. It really quite upset her.
What was he asking about?
What you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he has a very hard time moving on. He never quite got to grips with the fact that his mother died giving birth to him. And his father, my daddy, your grandfather, hated him for it.
Grandad hated him?
Well, that's what Mummy always told me.
I never knew that.
She said even after they got married, your grandfather could never quite forget what happened to Marcus's mother. Marcus was just a constant reminder. Mummy says that's why Daddy killed himself.
I thought you died in an accident.
No, that's just what we told other people. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did Nan kill him?
Every night, I can hear their voices. Shouting, screaming at each other.
Who?
That's the last time I ever saw him.
Oh my God, Nan's a killer, I told you.
Just watched the back of his head as he walked out the door. Only I could remember what they were saying to each other. He was shouting at her that he hated her. And it stopped. And I crept up to my room. I used to like looking at the stars. And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow.
Oh my God.
With one of Daddy's suits inside.
It wasn't one of Daddy's suits.
I didn't think it was strange because...
It was Daddy.
Well, she was always destroying Daddy's things, you know, to prove a point, to win an argument, but... Why would you put a suit in a wheelbarrow? Well, unless I'm just imagining it, you know, it's so hard to remember the truth, you know, and you spend so many years trying not to remember anything.
Please let that be enough
Auntie
evidence
June,
to confront her.
Something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now?
What a performance
What's
from
aliens
June there,
coming
my
after
God.
him? Is that it?
That was some
The thing
acting.
you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he's a nutter.
Okay.
Complete paranoid fantasist. Do you know, 1 year, he thought his
That's
business
actual
partner was trying to
big
kill him.
evidence.
Yes,
That's
that he
the
was
first
getting
evidence,
threats.
which is very like, you're a
Anonymous
killer.
Emails, anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he
I
got
just really hope it's
shutters,
enough.
put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
If you guys have enjoyed this, definitely watch the 5 Dates playthrough on the YouTube, because that was really fun. That was like one of the best FMV games I've played, I think. Which was like internet dating, like video dating during lockdown as well. They made a couple of them. They made this one and that one.
Kid, we need to talk.
Marcus.
Have a family that would never fucking lie to you.
Okay, I trust you, buddy. 50%. Okay, so somehow we missed a first portion of evidence there. So one of the other questions you must have to get wrong. Maybe it's, I bet it's the one where you say the French and maybe she like loosens up.
I better get back in there then.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to help
you. Dream Daddy, I haven't, but I've owned it for the longest time, but I've never got around to playing it.
Uncle Marcus?
Because visual novels were always really hard to stream, but now that I'm recording stuff for YouTube, I might actually get around to doing it.
What is it?
I am. I always play nicely.
Right.
I'm a delight.
So whose round is this? Bloody hell. The one time I shouldn't have skipped. It's what comes after that round. Oh, it's her round. Okay, so we did that with Nan last time. I think we go back with Bradley, right? Like, Bradley was opening up a little bit, had a bit of information. We don't need to go with Toby anymore. Did it with Nan last time. Let's go back over to Bradley.
Bradley, what do you know about poisons?
Nothing.
Bradley?
I don't know anything.
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it.
Last
She's
time
had,
we
like, 8
engaged with him,
cars.
this time I'm just going to be up on you.
Bradley, you have to tell me everything that happened at the meeting.
Oh, nothing unusual, just like loads of arguments. Why are you staring at me like that?
Stop lying.
Oh, it's just so weird.
You're lying.
What? What am I lying about?
The answer is Abigail. Disgusting child.
Rude.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it.
Take all 3.
I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one.
Thallium.
It's okay.
Let's
Abby.
hope it doesn't change.
Whatever happens, happens. Just choose. Please.
Imagine if it randomizes it.
It's thallium.
If you say so, kid.
He looks like he drops dead in that moment where he's reaching for it. How do you even know it's the right bottle? I mean, you looked at it there, but you could have grabbed any of them, dude. Wait.
Uncle Marcus?
Kind of. That does change. Kind of sad we got it right after the first time because that death scene was hilarious. Could have watched him die a couple of times. We made it. Reese, thanks so much for the 79 months. I appreciate it.
You hear that?
Oh, schnapples. Well, cocked that up, didn't I?
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen?
No, if you look closely at her throat there, you can see she's still breathing. This is live.
Shut up.
What was that?
Just shut up, all of you!
Abby, if I were you, I'd think very...
Now it sucks because it's so Nan, but we don't have the evidence to accuse her. We can only accuse, we already did Toby, we can only accuse Lottie or Mum. And it's so Nan after that dark, dark information came up. Maybe if we just got it right there with Bradley instead of telling him to stop lying and missed out on 4 pieces of evidence, maybe it would have been enough to get Nan, but it's definitely not Mum, unless she like did it for her mum. But I'm feeling like throwing out Lottie just because there's a lot. There was a lot there with her handing stuff, and it's almost like I know it's not her, but I want to know what she was up to. I'm more interested in her story than I am Mum's story, and I don't think it's either of them. So we're gonna go here. But who would you go for, Lottie or Mum? It's definitely Nan though. But let's see.
Lottie?
What, babe?
I know what you did at the meeting. I don't know why.
I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
Look, it's over, Lottie. Just tell the truth.
I am.
Lottie, what's going on?
It was only a bit of coke.
Excuse me?
What?
Just for some extra cash on the side, and my supplier's like really legit, so I'm only ever selling the pure stuff, so I'm basically doing my friends a service. I wasn't even supposed to be at the meeting. There was a super huge party going on, and everyone was looking to me for the...
She's just dealing drugs.
You know,
The drugs?
yeah, exactly right. I couldn't just let them down, so a friend came over and collected the stuff. I only came to the meeting because I wanted to see Uncle Marcus to give him my audition tape. Sent him like 1 million links and he's never replied, so I assume the guy must be pretty analog.
I'm gonna cry.
Great for one of his movies, wouldn't I?
But you poisoned him.
Lottie, have you been selling your sister LSD?
No! I only do coke. All natural.
Uncle Marcus was poisoned at the meeting, and it has to be you.
Babe, why would I want to kill the guy who's going to put me in his movie? It doesn't make any sense.
Shit. Shit. It wasn't you.
Oh, shit. The quiz is over, right, guys?
Lottie, what's going on?
Is that the
I've gotta go.
police?
Who's at your door?
It's friends.
Friends?
Yeah, we play this game where they try to kick my door down and I hide.
Lottie!
We're done here, right? Awesome quiz, guys. Happy birthday, Mum. Gotta go. Bye!
Abby, you'd better start explaining all this right now.
I really...
Also, Mum's reaction here is like, it's so not Mum. Oh, Nan, how can you keep getting away with this? That was so dark, that scene as well. Like, I actually want to see the Nan's acting. I want to see her change, dude. I want to see her be like, you got me. You know? Fluffiny, flippity. We're so close. Just need a little bit more. Who's got the Nan evidence? God damn it. We have skips. The following content contains infrequent discussions and depictions of blood, violence, and suicide. It may not be suitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
You need to shake. Don't answer it.
Doesn't make a diff, really.
Come on, Abby.
Your mom.
First, and then we can
Okay.
all just fuck off to bed.
June. Wait.
If he is.
Ask about the meeting, ask about the quiz.
Nice wine?
Meeting. I don't think we asked about the quiz the first time. It's hard to remember. It was right at the beginning.
Well, I heard a lot happen at the meeting, so, what happened exactly?
If you gave a shit, you'd have been there.
Oh. Well then.
Oh, fair point.
I'm convinced that first bit
Well, that was fun.
is
Hey,
programmed
that's
to go
better
bad,
than 90% of the conversations I've ever had with her.
to be honest.
Maybe try a different approach next time, though. You can do this, kid. Time to get back to the quiz.
When are they going to invent something that lets me reach through the screen and slap someone?
It's okay, Mama. I'll go first. I haven't actually prepared anything though, so all the questions are gonna have to be something I know a lot about already. So...
How long is this going to take? It's just that I've got a hair appointment booked for next Tuesday.
I know. What if we do a little quiz all about me?
Oh, wonderful. Can't wait.
Okay.
Everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
But how do we get that last
did
bit of
someone just say my
information?
name?
Yeah, I was asking
It's
if
got to be
you
the
wanted-
daughters,
Sorry,
right?
gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking
I
about
feel like
and
we
team
have
up with
everything
your
from
brother.
June. Like, there can't be any
Fine.
bigger Nan evidence than that. So it's either got to be
Who's
Mum
next?
or Nan herself.
Yeah,
And then Bradley at the end had a load of
I just
info,
need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ab.
right?
What the hell is this quiz?
Let me skip
Chaos.
this bit. God.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round?
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started it.
So we have Mum, June, Nan. Now, I feel like we picked Nan on the first go-round and we got all the information from her. Did we do Mum here? I feel like we did, right? But did we get information? I just can't imagine going with June again is going to get much. This is a hard choice. Why is it not skippable? No, it's like very selective with the scenes it lets you skip, honestly. It's a hard one. I feel like we did do Mum here quite successfully. That's a bad thing to say. Can I see my evidence to remind myself? Okay, the wheelbarrow, that's from the end. Toby was on edge. Yeah, this was Mum's evidence about Toby in the toilet. Toby cornered Marcus.
So why was Toby so keen to be at the meeting this time?
I don't know, he was on edge.
Right? I can't remember if that was the first round, though. But yeah, she throws it all on Toby.
Bradley. He asked me if I'd seen a couple of little bottles.
We've had a lot out of Mum. Oh, mate. Fine. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, ready?
So stressful.
Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described my debut track as sick.
No, we did
But
this,
what is
didn't
the
we?
track
This was like what we just did on the last one.
Or is that too easy?
Massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Who
The
knows?
word's Asian.
Arigato.
Editing us into giving her
Eyebrows.
praise. Put that down.
14.
Well, I was going to say...
Right, we've done that. You fool. Give me the info, Bradley.
Shall I go with beta?
Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel worse, you know?
And we got 100% from him on this round.
Shall we just guess? Yeah, I'll just guess. Let's try Buck.
Another easy one from another great master. That was Mozart's Piano Sonata number 16 in C major. Now talk amongst yourselves. I need a moment to consider my next piece.
How are things anyway, Bradley?
Boring, same as always. You want to see something cool?
Yeah, what?
Okay. What? No, come on. Oh my God. Bradley.
You ever played that game?
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
What are you doing? Are you okay?
Always makes me think of Full Throttle.
Does the risk of pain excite you, Abby?
Excuse me?
Like, come on. You can tell me. Don't be afraid.
Yes, sick. In Full Throttle, the point and click adventure, and you can like click on him, and it's like, ow! It's like the voice acting that it makes when you accidentally click on him is amazing. Lie and say yes, tell the truth. Let's try and bond a little bit, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Pain's great.
I can show you how to do it if you want.
Oh, not right now. But thank you.
Aren't we related?
Right. This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La 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 la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right, yeah. It's a good one.
La 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 la.
Couldn't skip that, but I didn't even try to because it's so beautiful. Yeah, when you grab his bull
was
ring.
the incredibly moving funeral.
Doesn't he say something like, I know what would look better on your nose?
already
He's
know
like,
what I'm doing with my
He goes,
fourth
the
piece.
bar. Boom.
So be quiet.
His nose down.
No. Oh, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting. Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest cheerleader?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to be there. It was just,
Skip.
There was this thing at work and...
Should have been there. He needed you.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family, apart from you. I mean, my mum spends most
I
of
think
the time
it's just
got to
be that last part with Bradley, honestly, that we messed up.
Too many drinks, she starts rambling about him, talking about how he's ruined
just
Granddad's
need to get back
legacy,
there.
how the company should have come to her or your mum. At once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like...
Her face,
She meant dark web, obviously. I asked her why she wanted to know, and she just said she saw it in a film once. And, yeah, it was the last time she mentioned it, at least to me.
If we don't get it this
Bradley.
time, we'll never get it.
Do you know something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Bradley, what?
Evidence found? What did I just find? Why didn't I get that last time? What? That was just the Hitman one coming up again, I think.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Guilty up there. The guiltiest. The fact that it's probably Nan sending these messages as
Abby.
well.
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it
If you
is too
value
late
your
for that.
life, you'll
No, I
stop
can't. I
digging
totally-
around.
Abby.
No, I'm not built for this
What?
shit. What are they going to do to me?
Abby, stop!
Put you in a wheelbarrow, bitch.
What, Uncle Marcus?
Oh.
Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby.
I would bet money on it being Nan at this point, and it's gonna be like a whole like thing of
The men think they can control this company, that they are the head of this family. It's me.
it's gonna be one of those.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Okay, so this is the empathy one, and we've done all three, right? Let's try and go back in with Mum, I think. I think we like maybe got 50% with Nan, but I don't think they can give evidence on themselves. And we got everything with Auntie June, right? Or did we? Did we get everything from Auntie June on this one? We did the empathy. I'm like losing track of everything and all the different runs here. Missed one. Yeah, the French thing. I don't know if that's going to be more on Nan, though. Like, would she have another Nan bombshell? I feel like they would hide it somewhere else. Go back and Mum.
Is that empathy?
And then...
I think so.
You're amazing.
You're going to be awesome at this, Mum.
Praise. Praise you like I should.
Oh my God, Mum. That's so moving.
I know. I've always been able to cry on demand. Your Nan fell for it every
did she?
time.
Tell me more
Drove
about
your
that.
Aunt June nuts.
Go on then.
Because it was how I always made sure she got into trouble.
Was it?
For things she didn't do.
What about the time she killed your dad?
But they're
What?
always there. The tears. Don't know why. Just below the surface.
Wow, Auntie Felicity, that...
Yes.
That's actually really patronising. These people are far braver, have far more resilience than you could ever imagine. They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of life, yeah? Let's mix things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED Talk. Either ask a proper question or go snog a tree.
So, let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Swearing does sound very natural when it's British, doesn't it? It doesn't even sound like
birthday.
Well, no, but
Toby, let me stop
rude
you
or
then.
adult.
Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz.
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I
You're
am
done.
doing a proper...
Another disaster? Why do I even bother? I tried to do something nice, something selfless.
Spill the beans, Mum.
For this family.
Go on.
I know, Mum.
Come on.
I know, Mum. Is that your total contribution? Christ, Abby. Oh, let me get a word in.
Wait, Mum, I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I
got
always
nothing.
hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you?
Let me skip this.
He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful. Always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago, he thought a business partner was trying to kill him. He was sent all these threatening emails. Anonymous emails. Wouldn't surprise me if Marcus was the one writing.
What?
He went mad. He bought a gun, he bought a guard dog. It was all bullshit. Completely in his head.
No, I don't understand.
It's all an act, Abby. Don't get sucked in.
Yes. Next. Please, the last bit of info.
Kid, we need to talk. Family that would...
I just don't know what to believe.
Did that just do the wrong... I hit skip and it just selected the don't believe him one. Here, Nan, you got any of that poison? I've had enough. Got a bit of drip left in the bottle. Let me get it. Come on. Send me on to the next plane. Bloody hell. Psych. Don't want to be here anymore. Oh, for flipping heck.